It's Monday the 15th of September and we have work to do at the plot. I got these cable ties from the shop the other day. This is me and my children's little picnic blanket. It's actually a floor mat, but we use it as a picnic blanket. Then these veg that were going off, so I'm carrying those to the plot. I'm taking my two 10-litre watering cans I got yesterday from the gardening centre, just loaded up the pram, and the children, one of my children are carrying one, and as you see, one is throwing stones into the stream. So we've just arrived to the plot. It's only like a 5-minute walk at max, and I'm just going to put these vegetables into the compost pile, and that will be my first job of the day. And then my next job is to start feeding the plants, because I fed plot 2 yesterday, and now I need to feed plot 1. So I'm just going to put these into the compost pile. I split the packet of cable ties and I'll put one in plot 2, half in plot 2, sorry. My shed is looking a mess, so that is on my agenda to tidy up today as well. My children got started watering. They just grabbed the watering cans. My son wanted to use the new one. I'm using this one, and I'm using the same plant food that I love to use. And my son already has lost the top of the watering can. Great. So now I move on to feed the cabbages. Now, I'm not watering too heavy. It's just a feed because it's been raining the past few days, so I didn't need to do much, but I just wanted to make sure I fed them because they haven't been fed for a week. And then I'm just feeding my leeks and my sweet corn that I put in very late, and I just get done with that. So I think altogether it took about maybe 5 cans for the whole plot just to quickly feed. So I'm just carrying on doing that while the children are watering the flowers I asked them to water at the front of the plot. Then I crack on and feed the Brussels sprouts, and that takes 1 can. I just love these 10-litre cans. Then I moved on to feeding the birds. So I topped up their little plate, and that's the bird food that I use. I got it from Sainsbury's. I tidied up the shed and it looks much better. So everything is in its place and there's no tool just in the way. I can actually get inside of it now. So that is a win. And that's all tidied up and looking neater now. I've put the watering cans inside the shed because I had previously just been leaving them on the plot, and I don't want to do that now. And the children were just playing in their sand pit, and then I decided, you know what, we've got a bit of time. I did that quite quickly. Let's go to plot 2 and do a little bit of work there. There's not much that needs to be done because I already spent yesterday over there. When I arrived, I noticed that something has been digging in my leeks bed, which is annoying. Anyway, I took the rest of the cable ties and I put them into the drawers, and I put some plasters there because the last time we were here, my son, as you know from the last video, he cut himself. So I just wanted to make sure I have plasters on this plot as well. Then I realised that this had fell down, so I had to fix that. And yep, that was looking great and it was all stable again. So then I just moved on to watering the greenhouse, and then I put my 10-litre watering can inside the greenhouse. And then I thought, you know what, these need to be fixed up because I just don't like how they're looking. So I wanted to fill them up, and I just started just taking some dirt from the back of the plot and filling up these beds again. Now the dirt obviously has bits of grass and some green plants and maybe like some weeds, I don't know, it's just full of leaves anyway. But I'm taking that and I'm putting those into the beds because I'm just going to layer that up, fill them as much as I can, layer it with cardboard, and then buy some compost from the shop and just top them up so they're full. But this is how they're looking. I had a old tomato plant that I took out of the greenhouse and I put it into those beds, as you can see there. But I just thought, you know, why am I doing this? Why am I wasting my time? I don't even want it there. So I decided I'm taking that out. So I filled that up with soil as well. And yeah, it's looking much better. So now all I need to do is layer it with cardboard and top it up with compost. That was me done over here. And I think I did well for this morning. with the children, it's a lot taking your children to the allotment, but it's really nice for them to be outside